starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Here's Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. And stolen by Williamson. Ingram against Fultz. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Now Fultz. Outside Fournier. On the wing, Gordon.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Dishes it to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Orlando has possession. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Here's Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Orlando shooting their first free throws here for the night. And so Fournier nails both of them. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fournier passes to Vucevic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Ball dishes to Favors. And they pick up 2. Favors has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Ball. The shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fournier goes in. That puts them in the lead. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Magic. Now here's Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 4-point game. And there's the pass to Favors. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Vucevic. Fournier passes to Gordon. Good D by Williamson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Favors. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, the shooting ability of Derek Favors combined with his size makes him a hard matchup for most defenses.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Ross, that's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Hart. Lays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Augustine finds Bamba. And it's Melly with the rebound. For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
First free throw is good. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Augustine passes to Vucevic. He kicks it to Bamba. Pelicans pull it in.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
To the inside. Off target at the rim. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 2. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Terrence Ross is out there with Ennis. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Bamba in at the 5. Count the basket. Bamba's got his second basket of the night.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Jackson, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Back to Augustine. That shot off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Okafor. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And Bamba pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And Ball slams it in.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Carter-Williams dishes to Fournier. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Holiday surveying the floor. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
For the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Bamba, and it's Fulton for Michael Carter-Williams. Melly is checked in for New Orleans.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Here's Williamson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Oh, Vucevic in position, hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Terrence Ross is checked in for Gordon. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Williamson. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Ingram outside. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Melly. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And here's Fultz. The putback, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this.
Thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but and that should do it with the
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Ball. Fultz against Ball. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Isaac outside. Good D by Williamson.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Gordon, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. For the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Carter Williams comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor is checked in for Derek Favors. Nice shot there by Bamba.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Ball. And Ball slams it in.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. He feeds it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ball.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. The dish to Fournier. Passes it to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gordon. And he converts the layup. Gordon's got 8 points.
You like the extra pass. MCW using his height to see over the defense, and he finds the open man.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. And then for New Orleans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Holiday finds Okafor, and Holiday is right there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Gordon. Back to Augustine. He dishes it to Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
Ennis, he's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. And then for New Orleans, Nelly is checked in for Okafor, and it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Here's Hart. Can't get it to fall. Orlando leading by 4. And it's Gordon penetrating. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the 2nd half.
Here's Jackson. And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. The Magic again can't hit.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Melly. The teardrop falls in. And now just a 1-point Magic lead.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Fultz the pass to Ennis. Back to Fultz. Unable to get that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hart. To the wing right side. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Fultz, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Here's the break. Here's Favors. And the call. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he gets it back. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. They lead by 1. Ross with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Redick on the wing. Back to Hart. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Will it go? And Ball slams it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple.
And the coach's challenge being used up here. Not a lot of time left. You've got 1 to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Count that bucket. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Ball. It's rebounded by Fultz. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
1:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Magic.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Vucevic.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Ball against Fultz. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ross, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 10.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Favors can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
What a sight, a sky-high. And we've got...
Kevin, thank you.
No doubt, D.A., thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1. Here's Osman. Back to Drummond. Ingram with the steal. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. He gets it in there. Favors got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely, and that one, good.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Ball. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Left side, Ball. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Love. He dishes it to Sexton. And stolen by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just so agile is Zion out there, and those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Now, here's Sexton. Drummond finds Sexton. Back to Drummond. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Derek Favors.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Jackson. Hayes. Outside for Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Windler. Covered by Reddick. Nance outside. The feed to Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Reddick used properly can be lethal for your offense. You just can't afford to fall asleep on him.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Garland kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland with the bucket.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Right side Jackson.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Windler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Big hands helping you on defense. That time Tristan Thompson shows off the mitts.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. To the left wing. Here's Melly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
On the wing, Porter. Poked away. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Off with the layup.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Nance finds Thompson. And Okafor with the block. One-on-one fast break. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we'll be back in just a moment with this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3 slot. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Porter looking it over. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday attacking. Porter with a block. And he recovers it. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they're running. Here's Nance. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Nance has got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Thompson passes to Nance. Here's Windler. The three-pointer, no good. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Now, here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The dish to Drummond. Sexton the pass to Osman. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Holiday goes in. Comes up empty down low.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Here's Osman. The Pelicans make their last shot. Love against Williamson. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. The game now all time. Williamson's got 6.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Drew Holiday. A switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Porter. Drummond dishes to Sexton. Down low, Osman. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 42% so far. Here's Ball. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
And it's Ball penetrating. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Oh, he's just flexing his muscles on that slam.
Oh, he wanted these people to hear that one. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials, and the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We've got more.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans trail. And it's Ball penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Wallace with it. Over Williamson. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Holiday. New Orleans leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Williamson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Sexton drops them both. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Hart down low. Okafor lays it up and banks it in.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Sexton slams it in.
When you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team. They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And it's tied up with that one. Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Okafor, and Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. And a deep 3 from Redick. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Up again. Now Hayes. Pass to Hart. Back to Hayes. And stolen by Drummond. All by himself. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break. Sexton's got 10 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Ball.
Always been impressed with Lonzo Ball getting up to speed in just a couple of long strides, and that helps him get through contact.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Hart. Lays it up off the glass. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the 2nd generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight, and guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Hands in love are the bigs. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Stolen. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now Cleveland moving it up. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. Feeds to Love. Osman, the pass to Love. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Kevin Love in a good rhythm there from the mid-range. Makes the job of the defense a lot harder when he's knocking that down.
The drive-by ball. That one drops for him.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now the pass to Osman. Right wing. Love dishes to Thompson. Back to Love. And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Love, and trying to break loose. Love can't hit. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Williamson. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Thompson passes to Osman. Back to Thompson. Now Love. He's covered by Favors.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. To the paint. Here's Favors. The shot off that time. Good D by Thompson. Garland with it. Now guarded by Ball. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And Garland stepping up to knock one down.
Ingram dishes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And here is Garland. Dishes to Thompson. Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist by Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. The drive-by ball, and it's denied. And he gets it back. Passes to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. I wonder why Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
No question. He got.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Ball, and it's sent back by Drummond. The drive by Williamson, and it goes down 2 points.
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's go. Favors trying to break free. Was shot by Redick. No good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside. Wow, Garland finding an incredible 2 there.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And he can't bank that one in. From deep. That shot off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive, and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Ball, the pass to Redick. From deep. And it's Osman with the rebound. Nance outside. Shoots a fader. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. welcome everyone here on 2. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. On defense, Cleveland. Fournier finds Gordon. Isaac outside. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fournier passes to Gordon. The putback, Vucevic. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fultz. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Fournier for 3. Here's Gordon. Drops in the layup for 2.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Sexton drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Fultz against Love. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Garland. Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. So for the Magic, Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here we go, one-on-one. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Nance. Porter in the corner. Isaac with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Gordon's running. Doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. Here's Drummond. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's James Ennison for Jonathan Isaac. Here is Ross. Passes it to Augustine. There's the feed to Gordon. The pass to Ross. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton. Inside. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Carter Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
Now, here's Sexton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's Porter on the assist by Thompson.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's tightly guarded. Here's Ennis. Gordon inside. Covered by Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cavaliers on top, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Porter passes to Love. Kicks it to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Love. Thompson. It's good on the putback. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Osman. The second effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon. Fultz, he's checked in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. So it's the Cavaliers now after Jonathan Isaac's miss. And finished off by Porter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Augustine. The Cavaliers making the shot. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Fournier. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Now, here's Garland, headed by Augustine.
Denied, return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. It's stolen by Fultz. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Vucevic. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Porter. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Kind of an underrated athlete. Love has some good straight line speed, which we get to see in transition.
That's tipped. They retain possession. Back to Isaac, and stolen by Love. Here's Porter, and the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got 4 this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now here's Porter after Jonathan Isaac's miss. And it's Love missing. Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him. Good on the shot. Fournier's got 6.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
1:03 left here in the second. And here is Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic trail by 13. Carter Williams kicks to Gordon. Pass to Ennis. Now here's Ross. He feeds it to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. To the inside. Stolen by Bamba. Top the key, Ross. The rebound by Nance. Now Cleveland moving it up. Exum leading the charge. And Nance kicks to Drummond. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them hoping.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Isaac after the miss from Andre Drummond. In close. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
That's good from Isaac. He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Dellavedova with the ball. Pass to Drummond. To Dellavedova. Count the basket. Dellavedova's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
Good example there from Dellavedova of what concentration can do for that soft touch inside.
Fultz, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding. You've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here is Dellavedova. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Magic getting the bucket. Drummond finds Dellavedova. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
That one goes in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Sexton. He has 6. The shot's good.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Knocked away and stolen by Sexton. It's 2-on-1. Here's Gordon and stolen by Sexton. And they're pushing it up. Here's Windler and it's sent back by Isaac. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Gordon. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. On defense, the Magic. It's a 13-point game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Up top, Carter Williams. There's the dish to Bamba. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Ross.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
Love dishes to Garland. Back to Love. He gets that one. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. Down by 15. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson passes to Garland. Feeds it to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Thompson, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Love. Dishes to Thompson. Back to Love. The 17-footer. That one drops for him. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Great use of that mid-range area by Love. With that simple jumper, he can really shoot a high percentage.
Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Ennis in the corner. Goes back up. Outside for Carter Williams. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
And so it's Cleveland. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Then there's Garland. Then it's Nance. And it's Osman in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Garland. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Now, here's Garland. Thompson passes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Here's Fultz. And no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Now, here's Garland. Passes to Drummond. Down low. And trying to break loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Boy, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Nance against Gordon. The drive by Nance. Makes it off the glass. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. It's Fournier on the wing. Defended by Sexton. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Garland the pass to Nance. The feed to Drummond. Not going to go that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Fournier, that's for 2. The jump hook. Another shot. And Vucevic with the layup.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now, here's Sexton. It's Garland, top of the key. Inside, and stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot's good from Fournier. 8 points for Evan Fournier.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Drummond, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Drummond. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tristan Thompson.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Free throw good, Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Bell is checked in for Love. Dante Exum comes in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Now here is Dellavedova. Here's Bell. He dishes it to Drummond. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Bamba after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Bamba passes to Birch. Bucket is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. At this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Zizic has checked in. Here's Aminu. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No surprise there. Realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And that one misses. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run. And the pass to Exum. He kicks it to Dellavedova. Here's Zizic. Second chance shot. It's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in.
coming up next. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David, a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in the small forward position.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Vucevic finds Fultz. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Holiday against Fournier. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. There's the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Favors with the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Tips it.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
The kick out to Holiday. Vucevic with the block. And they get it back. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Fournier. And there's the feed to Vucevic. The shot, no good. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Pelicans. The drive-by Ball. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Here's Fultz, and he drops it in from the low post.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
And finished off by Fultz.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Favors can't get it to go. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Fournier gets a wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Fultz, no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Williamson. Shooting foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Ennis misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
They get it back. Orlando trailing here. Back to Ross. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
For New Orleans, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Jackson. Redick against Ross. Passes it to Melly. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Ross. Bamba trying to break free. And Ross with the slam.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Hart. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Pelicans pull it in. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Redick's look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got Jackson Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Hart in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Carter Williams with it. Out guarded by Redick. Here's Jackson. It's Redick on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
This is his first free throw of the game. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Ennis. Pelicans leading by 3. The drive by Jackson. And the basket is good. Jackson's got 5 points so far. The Magic shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Carter Williams dishes to Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hart the pass to Okafor. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams. Some changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Vucevic is checked in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. Fultz is checked in for the Magic. Sinks that one from the post. 12 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Fultz against Ball. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
The drive by Ball. The shot, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. The shot's good from Fournier. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Favors trying to break free. Got a hand on it.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ellie's checked in. And a change for the Magic. DJ Augustine's checked in for Terrence Ross.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
So they take the lead. Fultz has got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Holiday. Feeds it to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Pass to Melly. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. The Magic have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Fultz gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Ball no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
This offense just continues to impress.
Pelicans trail by 5. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Augustine, and the layup falls. Augustine's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Markelle Fultz was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. And
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3 seed.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Ball no good. Magic leading by 3. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 18 points.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
It's tipped out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
Jackson against Carter-Williams. To the paint, here's... Oh,
yes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Carter-Williams kicks to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram, and it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Orlando also making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Count that bucket. 6 points for him. And so it's Carter-Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Melly is checked in for Hayes. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. A minute 50 left in the third. Pass to Melly. Holiday goes in. Second chance effort. Dishes it to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Augustine. Makes it off the glass. And the Magic lead by 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holiday's got 8. The Magic have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Up and in on the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Pelicans have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Misses from close range. Now for New Orleans, shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Down low, here's Augustine. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Okafor, and Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
The D totally forgot to mark him, and as a result, he put them on a poster with that dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Ingram attacking and slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
Fournier for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The pass to Hart. No good that time. Nice D from Fournier. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Okafor. David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger, and he's lost all sense of motion in his arm.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Pelicans trail by 11. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Another one for Lonzo. He's killing it tonight, doing whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Fournier, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's Ball, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Holiday in for Hart. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in. Fultz against Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Fultz is terrific at drawing contact, especially when he's going up to shoot.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Ball slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Ball slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Fultz, and the shot goes down. Fultz has got 22 points.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Ball with the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, I really admire the edge that Fultz gives you. Always looking to score. Feels like no one can guard it.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Ingram.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Fultz finds Vucevic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Fultz. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Markelle Fultz.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Passes it to Vucevic. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Moore outside. It's blocked. Gordon deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point range, misses the shot.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the ball. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spot. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at center. Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Williamson. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Williamson, and it's sent back by Drummond. And he's able to get it back. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, using some of that size and strength inside to gain advantage was Kevin Love that time.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Sexton. Finished off the break.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, here we go. It's Drummond with the rebound. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Ingram.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Holiday. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Love. Pass to Sexton. To the middle. Stolen by Holiday. Favors against Drummond. It's not going to go for him. And Cleveland will come the other way. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
Here's Love. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. The Cavaliers pull it in. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Up the floor. And Sexton slams it in.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And Sexton slams it in.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Kind of fun to watch a battleship cruise through the lane like that. That's Zion coming right at you.
Now here's Garland. Inside, Osman. Count it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Ball penetrating, lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Ball. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Sexton. 6 points for him. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Ingram attacking. Got a piece of it. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looked really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Jackson Hayes. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's Melly in at the 4. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Hart. It's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Exum passes to Porter. Back to Exum. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Exum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Hart. Porter with a block. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Now, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Here's Jackson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Exum. The feed to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from J.J. Redick.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Stolen by Jackson. Hayes with it, picked up by Thompson. Porter with a block. And here's Exum. And the layup is good. Exum's got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie. Greg, unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. Drummond dishes to Garland. Back to Drummond. Got it. Good job in the low post. Drummond's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Holiday up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Ball with the bucket.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Garland with it. To the inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Garland. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Sexton against Holiday. And there's the pass to Garland. And Love has it in the corner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love is confident when it comes to attacking the defense, especially when he gets closer and closer to the rim.
Both free throws good from Love.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Ball. Can't cash in from close range. Down low, just 3 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Love is looking to get to the line. He's a great free throw shooter, so the defense has got to avoid fouling the big man.
And so we wrap up the first half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 2 steals. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Porter. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Dellavedova in at the point guard. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Favors. Williamson right side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Just wondering for Zion Williamson and his game, just how much more of it we're going to see in terms of his potential in the next couple of years.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Osman comes in for Colin Sexton, and it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. Drummond passes to Garland, and they pick up 2. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Ball with it, now guarded by Porter. Ball dishes to Favors. That one doesn't go. Good D by Drummond. Here's Porter. He kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. He takes the 12-footer and hits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Drummond. Redick with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Melly. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Love.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So he gets them both. Cleveland leading by 10. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Drummond passes to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Tipped away. He can't get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hart's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Garland the pass to Drummond. Dishes it to Nance. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. Pelicans trail by 8. A drive by Redick. Banked in off the glass.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
To the right side. Osman the pass to Nance. He feeds it to Drummond. To the middle. Nance, right side. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Nance against Redick. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Cleveland leading by 4. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Drummond. Kicks to Garland. Lock at 6. And that time, also a missed shot. Pelicans trail by 4. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 8 points.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Melly. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. There's a minute left in the third. And it's Sexton penetrating. Basket counts. He's got 10.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Hart. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Nance.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Exum's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Favors is checked in. Thompson finds Sexton. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton the pass to Exum. Thompson with it. Inside. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. Sexton's shot is good.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Holiday goes in, and Thompson sends it back. Got it off in time. That one, no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Cavaliers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Well, Thompson is going to get that deep. You almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Here's Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Garland the pass to Thompson. To the middle. Okafor with the steal. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Garland. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Ball. Ingram kicks to Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Pass to Love. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Tristan Thompson straight to the rack and taking care of the ball as well.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest, did not stay on the deck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yep, that one goes. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Williamson dishes to Hayes. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And Thompson coming through the vet.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game, and stolen by Sexton. Here's Porter. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will come the other way. And it's sent back by Drummond. Garland kicks to Porter. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Drummond in the post, covered by Hayes, and Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Garland kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Williamson. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Porter against Ingram. Porter passes to Garland. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Williamson. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. It's Drummond with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Sexton, count it!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Paul with a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
No. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so it's clear. The skyline of Orlando City. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Here's Osman, and Drummond kicks to Sexton. Back to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Kicks it out to Gordon. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Garland with it. Pass to Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. Buries it down low.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Fultz. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Love. Drummond, rebounded by Vucevic. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fultz has got his second basket.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. That one falls.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's Fultz. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland dishes to Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now Fultz. 6 points for him. To the inside. Fournier finds Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now, here's Sexton. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And Thompson kicks to Nance. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Magic, trailing by 2. Outside Gordon.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Windler, the pass to Sexton. Here's Windler. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Laws on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Sexton. And that one, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here is Ross. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Nance.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Windler with the bucket.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Yes, that goes in.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Porter, and no good on the last second attempt this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Johnson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Thompson. Right side, Porter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Magic trail by 4. And here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Banked in off the glass. Fultz has got 8 points. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Garland with it. Left side, Love. The 10-footer. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Fultz.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Carter Williams really taking off towards the hoop when he sees the lane open. I mean, if the defense isn't going to get in front of him and stop his progress, he makes them pay.
Now, here's Garland. No good that time. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Carter Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love can't hit.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Hard to fault defenders for falling for the pump fake of Carter Williams. I mean, he's really good at getting guys in the air.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, who's checking in for Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Love. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 1:54 left now here in the second, and that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Dante Exum is checked in for the Cavaliers.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Sexton attacking. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Ross. And that one, good. Ross has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Exum. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Vucevic, and it's Ennis in for Jonathan Isaac. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Jetty Osman. Bamba dishes to Ross. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Now, here's Sexton. The pass to Exum. Down low, Nance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. DJ Augustine picks one up. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Nance. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Augustine passes to Bamba. Good D by Drummond. The Cavaliers trail by 4, and so they choose to intentionally foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The Magic have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he makes the first.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. Rebound by the Magic. Now here's Ross. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Thompson. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the street. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that
just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hot. I'll be rocking this shit.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. 5 on the clock. Isaac passes to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Now Garland. Sexton on the wing. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now here's Fultz. It's good. Fultz has got 12.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Garland with it, guarded by Fultz. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Stolen away. And even 3-on-3 break. At the tip, rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 5. Fournier for 3. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Lets it fly from 18. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Garland. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip point.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Count it. Good. Here's Garland. He's got 6. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Sexton with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Passes to Garland. Clock at 6. Up again. Love trying to break loose. No dice on the putback jam.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 12. Love kicks to Sexton. Back to Love. Pass to Drummond. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Count it. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Fultz. The layup missed. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Sexton. The shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 10 points.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Good on the bucket. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Stolen by Bamba. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Bamba. Now here's Ross. T right on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. And here is Garland. Inside. Out to Nance. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Augustine with it. To the inside. Bamba.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Garland. Running by Augustine. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Bamba. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 19. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Thompson. Ross with the steal. Now here's Carter Williams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now the pass to Bamba. 6 to shoot. So for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Gordon goes in, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Sexton finds Love. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Porter. Oh, Vucevic in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Capable of finishing off those alley-oops. Throw it in Vucevic's area, and he's going to go get it for you.
Garland kicks to Love. It's stolen by Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. And here's Fultz. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ante Zizic is checked in for Andre Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Exum, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Zizic. Love comes in for Bell. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Exum. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Aaron Gordon.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Shot clock at 5. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
From 7. And Drummond kicks to Love. Second shot opportunity. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away.